Yay! Welcome to Cutscenes and Cupcakes. This is a special episode. I feel like we say that every episode, but
every episode is special.
It is special because there's just so many awesome things out there and awesome people that we want to share it with or have be guests on our show. So let's see. As you can see, we have little names right here. I'm Marlee.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Collin.
And Zach is muted.
Oh, no, Zach.
Where's your audio?
No, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Excellent.
And I'm Zach.
Yay! So
I said I'm last.
Oh,
I did say I'm last. Didn't work. Yeah.
So Collin and Zach are our friends from Stolendroids Network and more specifically the Stolendroids Podcast. So you probably have seen them when you've seen me on the show there as well, because they're on that show as well. So yeah, we just thought it'd be fun to have them on Cutscenes and Cupcakes this time and just talk about fun things like the PS5 reveal.
Yes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Practice. I've been doing that at church for years.
Nice.
Bishop's like, it's time for fast and testimony meeting. Time to bless this baby.
Sometimes,
we need somebody to help to move this elderly sister.
She has a piano.
I mean, it would make things more
And an attractive
exciting.
daughter. Sorry.
Oh, goodness. Oh, funny. Well, sorry, I'm just playing with banners now at this point because it's fun. Yay!
For those of you who are listening and not watching, first of all, you didn't see my sick dance moves at the beginning. Second of all, Marlee's playing with banners.
Yay!
Just a little banner play for you kids.
It's fun. Okay, so let's get into this. But before we dive into the PS5, sorry, Lindsay, I stole it.
That's okay. I'll take it later.
No, you will. I know you will. We need to do our Not a Sponsor segment. And I hope everyone has something that they picked. I'll go first. So there's so many good things, but recently I started rewatching a TV show. It's one of my favorites. It's
Vampire Diaries. I swear to God, Marlee.
It's not. I know what it is. I know what it is.
How do you know what it is, Zach?
Too.
What is it?
You tell me first. I don't want to be wrong.
No, I want. Okay, fine. So my not sponsor is the TV show Lost.
I was
Yeah, Lost is it's been one of my favorites for ever since it first aired. I know a lot of people don't really like it, or maybe it's just because they don't really understand it. Collin. But we had a conversation about it last night. It's fine.
It's not that I don't understand it. It's that there's so many missing plot holes.
Are you saying that it leaves you a little lost?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I said, there's you just gotta know where to find the answers. But anyways, yes, I absolutely love Lost. It's in my top 10 list of all-time favorite TV shows, and I've been wanting to rewatch it for a while now, and so I just finally pulled the plug, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm only in the first season still, but there's like so many different things that are happening, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I know what this is, and I know what that is. But yeah, it's very exciting, and I love it.
I do have a question though.
What?
Don't you need the plug to be able to watch it?
The what?
The plug.
You said you pulled the plug. Boot Collin, boot Collin, boot Collin. He'll just let himself back in.
I muted him. He can unmute himself, though, I think.
I think you're right. I think he can. He's a smart boy.
Ta-da!
There he is.
Hey, Collin, why don't you go next with your not a sponsor?
Oh, yeah. My not a sponsor is a video game.
Ooh,
It's not allowed. We don't talk about video games.
that's
You
not
don't?
good because
Oh.
mine's a video game too.
Well,
I'm just
I'll
kidding.
change mine.
I'm just
No!
going to dismiss myself from the show now. I'll see you later. It's been
No, Collin!
Don't worry, I'm back.
I'm just kidding. It can always be a video game.
So my not a sponsor is Valorant.
Oh, how is that?
Played that yet? It is fantastic. It is basically if Counter-Strike and Overwatch had a baby. That is Valorant.
That's an attractive baby.
It is a very attractive baby.
Sorry I said that, everyone. I will see myself out.
But yeah, it's a really fun game. Right now, there's only one mission type, which is kind of like a bomb defusal, and basically you've got 5v5 teams. When you first spawn, you have like just pistols, and then as you kill things and win rounds, you get more money to buy bigger guns. And then you also have special abilities that you can use. So there's one role that's like a healer, and so you can heal your ultimates like a resurrect, kind of like Mercy. Sadly, you can't do like a team resurrect like back in the day of
R.I.P. Multi-resurrect.
It's so good. But yeah, it's super fun. It's a nice mix between the two. I've been playing that quite a bit lately, so it's been fun.
Cool. I'm kind of jealous because I've seen a lot about it and I've been wanting to play. I just haven't carved out the time yet. But
Yeah.
What do you play it on?
PC.
Oh, okay.
It's PC only right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's-
How do you spell it?
Valorant, I believe.
Check
Okay,
the
cool.
chat, girl.
Oh yeah.
Perfect, thanks. I've never heard of it, so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsay, why don't you go next?
Okay. My not a sponsor is a game that Marley's very familiar with, and I don't know about you guys, but you'll have to let me know. And we've actually reviewed it already, so I'm gonna try and say new things. Mine is actually Detroit Become Human.
Okay.
I like had a kind of mini replay through with my sister and brother-in-law last night, and it just like put me in such a good headspace. Like I felt like I had control over things that are happening in my life, and like, which is so weird, but games do that for me. And the action sequences were so cool. Like I had forgotten how cool some of the fight scenes were, and like the choreography of them. Like I don't know, very impressed
Now,
once
Detroit,
again.
Become Human. That is the game where you're able to choose your different. Basically, every step of the way you can make a different choice, and it branches out into infinite possibilities, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
And then it shows you that flow chart of like, here's all the things you didn't do, and you know.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's one I need to add in my list.
It's truly amazing. Like, and
It's like,
Heavy Rain, right?
yes,
yeah. It's particularly poignant right now with like.
Does it make you want to go to Detroit?
No, not particularly. I can't say that it does, but maybe.
I don't think it's doing its job. Okay. Bad tourism.
It makes you want to become human. Is that cool?
Very.
Are you not human, Zach? What are you doing? Are you
There's a lot of silence.
waving something?
I'm cleaning off my desk while we're here. I got my hair out and I'm just like, but I can see like you guys can't see like what's going on, and I'm just like,
No, it looks really awkward.
yeah, clean.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, I love Detroit Become Human. It's I just recently replayed it as well, and it was like a completely different game than I've ever played it. That's how awesome it is the replayability.
How long is a single playthrough?
Oh, a while.
Depends on how much you want to explore as well.
Got it.
Because there is room for exploring because again, like there's like all those like tree branches that you can kind of discover, but I mean it would take I don't know, I want to say 10 to 12 hours maybe?
Yeah, you'll
Maybe
get a good
more?
couple of hours out of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Okay, Zach, you're last. What's your not a sponsor?
For the huge. My not a sponsor is audiobook related. So acclaimed British comedian and author and actor Stephen Fry has
I knew that was coming for some reason.
Did you?
I was like, yeah, when you were like acclaimed British, I was like, it's Stephen Fry. Like that's
There's
all I knew.
lots of acclaimed British folks.
But no one is
Dench.
as acclaimed or British as Stephen Fry.
He has an acclamation for being British. He's like the most British. You are correct. But he took all of
like a DNA test.
What's that?
You get that from like a DNA test?
No, he took a DNA test and he's 100% that bitch. Anyway, Stephen Fry took all of Greek mythology, which is a huge undertaking, and turned it into a narrative. These books are called Mythos and Heroes. And it's all about Greek mythology. He narrates it on Audible. It's so good. Greek mythology is so messed up, but it's so fascinating. And I'm loving it. So that's what I'm listening to right now is Heroes. I just finished the tale of Orpheus, and now moving on to Jason and the Golden Fleece. So it's good stuff.
Ooh.
Nice.
I took a college course
I
on
read-
mythology, and it was very messed up, but so interesting.
So you probably read Edith Hamilton's Greek mythology book, right?
I think so. It was years ago.
I'll put money that you did. He references a lot of historians and mythologists and stuff throughout this to make it really factual and entertaining. So British.
I gotta check it out. Sounds good.
You should. Yeah. So Mythos and Heroes is what they're called. I mean, you can read them, but Stephen Fry is just such a performer. He does such a good job. So I'd do that.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Well, shall we dive in?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So last week, as I'm sure you've heard if you are, even on the internet at all, but the PS5 was revealed, like the console, the whole look of it. We still don't know how much it's going to be, but
how much are it going to be or when it's coming out?
Yeah, but we know what it looks like, and we were also given some really cool trailers and little sneak peeks of a bunch of games. So I wish we could is there a way to show a picture of what the PS5 looks like on our stream?
There is.
You could
I'm
screen share.
sure we can figure it out here.
I don't know. I'm new to StreamYard.
Yeah,
I think you just go like this.
Lindsay, did you? How much of it did you
It
watch?
looks like that. I did it, everyone. Technology, baby. PS5.
Beautiful.
I know there's a lot of memes and stuff going around, but I dig it. I think the PS5 looks great. I like that it's daring to be bold. They're doing something different. I like the of it, and It's I just think it's a cool looking console. I think it looks like what 10-year-old me would imagine the future looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm being covered again by the thing.
No, you're okay. It's fine. It's fine. Just duck.
Yeah, my very first thought when they showed because they didn't reveal the look of the console until the very end of the state of play. No, not state of play. Just a reveal thing, right? I can't remember what it was officially called, but anyway. And then, like, as they're like zooming up on it, I was just like, "Dang, that is slick!" Like, my initial reaction was that, like, it was positive. I really liked it, and Collin, I like that you showed a picture of it laying down. You know, because a lot of people, you know, are seeing it upright.
The wireless router.
Yeah,
I love that one.
There's so many memes. It's so
that
great.
and the white binder that's around like a router or something.
Oh yes.
I think my favorite meme is Seto Kaiba's head on top of it. So he's got his collar popped and everything from Yu-Gi-Oh! If if that's anybody's childhood or current state of being. I don't want to. Yeah.
No,
anyway,
but we also compared it to speaking of Detroit Become Human. We also compared it to Connor. He's an
android sent by Cyberlife.
Yeah, he's a character from Detroit. Yeah, and he like wears like a white jacket with like blue and black and trim and stuff. And so we actually posted it on our Instagram. A few days ago. But anyways, yeah, like I love all the memes coming out from this, and also like comparing it to the Xbox Series X. And like my favorite one was it showed the Xbox Series X as a trash can. And then the PS4 like standing next to it. It was just funny.
My favorite was the Xbox was underneath like a pane of glass, and then the PS4 was on top of it. So it's just like a coffee table.
It could be. That Xbox
could be
sturdy.
It does, but I wouldn't want to block off the fan.
It as a mini fridge, right?
Yeah, you could double it as a mini fridge. I think that's the point of it.
Yeah. There's also one, I don't know if you can see this, but it's the Pope.
The Pope with his little PS5 hat.
Kind of
so
related,
funny.
kind of unrelated.
Let's hear it.
Have you guys seen the KFC console?
No, I can't say I have.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you a picture.
I was gonna say we're about to see it, y'all. Get ready.
Can we play the Colonel Sanders game on it?
Is that like the space mission?
Possibly.
No, they made like a dating
Oh
simulator
yeah, that's
game.
right. I'm dating the Colonel game. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. I think that's like the best bit of marketing I've ever seen.
So here it is. It's literally like a Kentucky
It's a
Fried
bucket.
Chicken bucket. And then that front piece pulls out, and it's like a warmer for like your popcorn chicken.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I really hope KFC is just trolling hard at this point, but
It's the perfect console.
they have a
Oh
Twitter
my goodness.
for it.
It's totally a troll.
Awesome.
Oh man.
So I will say after watching this reveal, I came away with 3 big questions, and those are: when's it come out? How much is it going to be? Will there be backwards compatibility? But from what I understand, this showcase was Sony wanting to show off the games.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they did that in spades. They showed off some really cool games. We don't know which ones are going to be available at launch yet, which ones will be closer, which ones are still years out. But they showed some freaking awesome stuff that I'm very excited about.
What is the number one game that you're excited for
Ooh,
of the list that they revealed?
Number one.
Number one. You gotta
have
pick
to
one.
choose.
That's tough.
Can I pick Astro's Playroom?
Can.
I won't. I just
Is
checked.
Oh, there.
Bugsnax.
Are you
What's
serious?
Bugsnax. It's Bugsnax. It's always been Bugsnax.
Bugsnax.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, like with Octodad's makers, like I think it'll be a fun, quirky, weird game.
Oh, for sure.
But do I want to see that on this, I don't know, reveal video? I don't
I
know.
think you do.
I mean, I guess I
showing their
did. I don't
greatest
really have
and
a
best,
choice.
and they're like, it's Bugsnax.
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
Yeah.
But no, realistically, I think probably Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Mhm.
Yes.
But I also just found out today that it's just a standalone. It doesn't refer back to the last Spider-Man game.
No, it
and
refers back to the last Spider-Man game. What they're saying by standalone game is it means it's not a
DLC.
it's not a DLC, because a lot of people thought that's what it was. It's similar to Uncharted's Lost Legacy, where you played as Chloe, or
like a Far Cry New Dawn.
oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
The
From the
internet
Far Cry
doesn't like
series.
it.
Yeah. So when they say standalone, they mean it is a game. It's just a smaller game. Think of it. It's probably going to be like $40 when it comes out.
Which, I'm okay with, because Spider-Man, that's probably Miles Morales is probably the one I'm most excited for, with a very close second to Horizon Zero Dawn. But with Spider-Man, I'm just happy to be getting another game. It might be a little bit smaller version of a game compared to the first one, but I'm excited to finally see Miles Morales as Spider-Man, because in the Spider-Man DLCs, the actual DLCs, the City That Never Sleeps chapters, I'm not quite done, but they talk, Spider-Man, he calls and talks to Miles Morales a whole bunch, and they're kind of talking about how we're gonna go training this weekend, but they don't ever show anything. So I'm so excited to actually see something, because I love that character. In all different iterations that we've seen. Obviously the one I think we're all most familiar with is Into the Spider-Verse. We all love that movie, and Miles Morales is awesome.
Yeah, Miles Morales is such a great character, and it was perfect that Insomniac set it up that it was an older Spider-Man so that we could have Miles Morales come in. I think that was their plan all along. So I'm very excited for that. But since I don't want to just copy you guys, I am so pumped for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
That one actually looked really cool.
Heck out of Ratchet and Clank.
I love Ratchet and Clank games. Love them, love them, love them. From the beginning of them on the PS2, I've played pretty much every game. They're just so damn charming and fun to play, and the weapons are crazy. James Arnold Taylor, the guy who voices Ratchet, is just, an idol of mine in the voice acting space. He's so freaking good. And I'm so excited. Now, the cool thing about this is it also shows off the technical abilities of the PS5, because he's jumping from planet to planet without any load times, which is really cool.
Yeah, that was what got me the most excited, was him falling through a rift, and then going into a different planet, and then going into a different planet, and fighting, and it was a really exciting trailer.
Yeah.
And then I'm super excited for, is it a new character that they're introducing?
That girl, that girl Lombax.
Lady Ratchet? Yeah.
So Ratchet is called a Lombax. That's his species. And he's pretty much the only one of his kind. You meet one of them who escaped the Lombax massacre, or whatever you want to call it, in one of the games, and he kind of acts as Ratchet's tutor and stuff, but whatever. But you really don't see any Lombaxes. So this was crazy that we got to see another one. And the internet's blown up about her. Those already cosplays and fan art and everything. It's It's just
Because
cool.
she's cute. Her character design is so cute. Like I don't know. I was super
Look at
excited
her.
to see her.
Oh, it's so cute.
Adorable.
So yeah, but we know nothing about her besides she doesn't know who Ratchet is, and we love her, and we would die for her. That's all we know.
Heartbeat.
So we know. So yeah, very, very, very excited for that game. I know it's first party, but I don't care. I think it's going to be awesome.
Well, when you mentioned the load times, like I'm super excited to be able to at least have games that just there's no load time at all. I mean,
Yeah, can you imagine Spider-Man with no load times?
Yeah,
I can't even like comprehend this, to be honest, because that's all we've ever known.
yeah. Well, and the first game to really not have that was God of War, and God of War did a really good time in those transitions.
Yeah,
because it never had a single load screen.
No, because it's all one shot.
Oh.
I mean, it would load when you would die.
Right. Whoa. My mind is blown right now.
Yeah. God of War. I was hoping to see a God of War, but the fact that we didn't, I don't feel like I was gypped. We got so much good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they usually try to put a couple years between those two, just because I mean there's so much involved in those storylines, and usually I mean the top graphics driven game of whatever year it comes out. So I'm sure they're just taking time developing and getting it fitted for the new system.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah. I know.
Can't wait.
I want to see like Atreus like grown up.
Wait, has everybody played that game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does everybody beat that game?
Spoiler banner.
Spoilers.
I'm not going to say it. I won't say it.
I'll say it. We know what you're going to say.
We've said it in our podcast multiple times.
Okay, then lead me into it again.
Okay.
You're excited to see.
We're really excited to see Atreus.
You mean Loki?
Oh,
Loki.
Wait, what?
Horny little guy.
But really, and I wonder if we would actually see Kratos in it, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is he gonna be like super old?
No, Kratos will be there. He's already super old.
Yeah.
He's lived for a long time. I mean, I do think at one point you'll have I don't know if you'll have his son take over the franchise, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the PS5.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need to talk about the intricacies of God of War, at least not right now.
Let's talk about
what was
Horizon.
Horizon.
What did you think?
That's mine.
Go, Lindsay, go.
Yeah, Horizon's mine. I'm going to pick it before anyone else does.
Smart.
Because I got so pumped seeing that trailer. These beautiful, beautiful worlds, underwater Aloy, kind of like swimming with a snap jaw. It was so cool to see.
Well, and seeing the infection, I mean, it looked good on the PS4, but it looks truly menacing on the PS5. Seeing it spread through the landscape and through the machines and through people, I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, no, and like Silence, his character is so intriguing because he's just motivated by knowledge and stuff, but like now he's got cronies who were corrupting a machine for him, and I'm really excited to see what they do with the story, and I'm really excited to see how the gameplay and the graphics have evolved, because Horizon was a pretty damn near perfect game.
Oh yeah.
So and I have high expectations of this next one.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I'm excited for the outfits.
Oh yeah, of course.
I do love outfits.
She has the best outfits.
She's got good outfits.
But it's gonna be really cool. I think the original Horizon took place. I mean, some of it was in Utah. You can go to Moab and see the arches, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So this is obviously going to take us more west. I think, if I remember the trailer correctly, it shows San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it shows San Francisco. It shows like kind of a Golden Gate Bridge looking thing.
What if you could go to Disneyland?
But like, there was also some kind of like Chinese. Remember with the dragon? Like,
Yeah.
would that be Chinatown? Would that be actual China? I don't know.
If you're gonna go west to get to China, that's a long way.
That's a long
Yeah.
ways. I know. I'm not arguing that, but I'm just saying, like, where was she and like what is she doing? It's gonna be cool to see.
It's
Very
probably
exciting.
Chinatown, is my guess. I think she's
Yeah.
going to California. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
yeah,
Forbidden California.
I'm anticipating a Disneyland cameo somewhere.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That would be the best. Well, similar how you saw the Salt Lake Temple in Last of Us.
Yeah,
It's like
facing the wrong way.
When the huge mammoth robots came moving along, did anyone else just get that Legolas vibe?
Oh, totally. I was like, this
Gliding
is
down
Lord of the Rings.
trunks
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what that was.
that was awesome.
I know. I feel like they really needed this. There's a lot of really great games that they announced, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they really needed a big one like Horizon Forbidden West
Definitely.
to kind of be included with this and to get people really excited. And who knows, like maybe this is the game that they're going to release with like you
At
know how
launch.
yeah, at launch. Thank
Launch.
you. Yeah, exactly. Because they need a big game like that to be released at launch. Like,
Well, you're right. When the PS4 came out,
all these were holiday launches, right?
yes,
I'm pretty sure all of these said holiday of 2020.
or
so we-
some of them were
There was
2021.
2021.
I don't know. I don't know about Horizon Zero Dawn when it's supposed to be coming out.
I don't know if it's ready, but
Forbidden West, sorry.
it looks like they've done quite a bit with it. So maybe they've just been keeping it a secret all this time that they truly have it ready for, let's say, holiday 2020.
Yeah.
Maybe it's ready, and they've just been really keeping it a secret until this PS5 reveal. You know, I could see them doing that maybe.
That's another
Yeah.
thing I gotta say. Okay, it just has a TBA release. We have no idea.
Yeah.
But I imagine it'll be within the first year of its life cycle. The guys at Sony did such a good job of not letting anything get leaked. I mean, we knew nothing about this. And it seems like
No.
every presentation lately gets leaked 2 days before. We didn't know anything, which made it very exciting.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What are some of the games? What are some of the not first party games that you guys are really excited about? Like not some of the, I mean, just like the big giant games. What are some of the smaller ones you're excited about? The correct answer is Bugsnax.
I was gonna say
Bugsnax.
Sackboy, Little Big Planet game.
Heck yeah. I'm excited for that too, because it's been
Mhm.
so long since we've seen anything from
Little
Sackboy
Big.
or Little Big
Yeah.
Planet.
Yeah.
And I thought they were dead. I thought the developer wasn't around anymore.
No, Media Molecule. They're still doing stuff. They just made Dreams.
Sumo
Oh, that's
Digital.
right. That's right. Yeah, I don't know why I got that impression, but
But I don't think they're producing this game. I don't think Media Molecule is making this game.
It says developed by Sumo Digital.
Well, that answers that question.
Hmm.
One of the games that I saw, there's a couple that I saw that I got really excited about, but one of them was that, hold on, I need to see what the subtitle is on it. That Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Kenna,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, is it
I was gonna
Kena?
bring that one up. I think they call her Kenna in the trailer, but I could be wrong.
I think that was one of the most graphically intensive games that I saw from.
It was so pretty, and it gave me some
It's so
real
Pixar-y.
Last Airbender. It gave me some real Last Airbender vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, that one? Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about. I
Yeah.
think I saw that and had the
She
same
has like,
thought.
yeah,
Just-
she
I
has
got
like a
Hitman
staff that
vibes
turns
from
into
that.
a bow.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it seems like it's part Pikmin, because you do make those little spirit buddies.
Yeah.
And then part fantasy platformer. If you guys ever played Cameo on Hi Kitty on Xbox 360 way back when, but I just thought it was such a an adorably what the
Your cat?
you're not supposed to do that.
Fine.
Cut that part out. Yeah, but that Kenna, it looks so good, and I think it's just gonna be a wholesome game.
I think so too.
I'm
I'm really
excited.
For nostalgia, I would say Oddworld. I love.
I never played Oddworld, but we were talking about how you love those games.
Yeah, they were pretty sick. I just remembered sitting there for hours, even just like, talking to my other little Oddworld buddies and just hearing them, follow me. Okay.
Yep, I remember that. My friend recently showed me Oddworld, like as an introduction, and I didn't even know it was a thing until maybe earlier this year. And he showed me on his like PlayStation Classic. He's like, "Oh, this is Oddworld. It's a quirky game, and like it's one of those difficult platformers that came with the PlayStation." But it was cool because I'm pretty sure this one's going to be a platformer as well, right?
Yeah, it looks like
it looks very
the older
platformery,
games. Yeah.
which is cool. I like a good platformer, so I'm excited for that.
There were a lot of platformers shown off.
Yeah, and a lot of like animated stuff too.
Lots of
everyone-
colorful worlds and stuff showing off the capabilities and diversity of the console, as opposed to just like shooter. In fact, I think the only shooting game I remember was Hitman.
What about the Deathloop one?
Okay,
Deathloop.
Deathloop looks awesome.
Okay,
You're right.
I'm stoked for Deathloop, and I love a lot of things about it, and I will probably get it and play it. But is it enough for Bethesda right now? Like, I kind of wanted Elder Scrolls. I wanted, a big Bethesda release, not just like, oh, here's a new project that we came up with. So I have some issues with that.
Tosses out random projects all the time, and they're very, very hit and miss.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's been misses more than hits lately.
Uh-huh.
And I need them to come out with a new Elder Scrolls because I'm so sick of Skyrim being remade.
And that's what Elder Scrolls 6 is just Skyrim. You know that, right?
No. Wait, Elder Scrolls 7? Is that what
7,
we're
yeah.
on?
7. No, we're on 6. We're on 6. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's 6 because Skyrim's 5?
Okay, yeah. Elder Scrolls 6 is the next one that's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Skyrim again.
No.
Guarantee.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable. No, we need like Hammerfell. We need something
all into one game.
It's Skyrim. It's just Skyrim.
You've got lightsabers. You've got like.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You've got the Master Sword just sitting in there.
Yeah.
I mean, any type of modded version of it, it's just all into one.
You big.
But I don't know. I really wanted a title that's like Bethesda presents Hammerfell, or something like that.
Yeah, I could see that. What was that one? Jett or something like that? Who's making that?
Yeah. I don't know.
That just
I know
looks like another No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it was interesting looking.
What I thought they were announcing No Man's Sky for the PS5.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, please no.
The game with no end.
Jett the Far Shore is what it is. Yeah, I don't know who develops it.
It says Super Brothers.
Super Brothers.
Super Brothers. One word. I don't know who that is.
Don't have the rights for that. As far as another game that it's really captured my attention, what did you guys think of Little Devil Inside?
That's the one that is.
I see that one.
Kind of like an adventurer, and then there was like a butler at home.
Yeah.
That one could be interesting. That one could go either way for me.
Well, it looks like a kind of gothic adventure. Victorian Monster Hunter game, right?
Yeah.
Like the Capcom series, but I don't know, the graphic style really, really caught me because I love it when people experiment with new looks. And I just thought it looked really cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't know anything about anything yet.
Yeah.
So this is purely speculation. But I thought it looked pretty cool. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I think it has little bits and pieces working for it. I'd just be interested to see more of a trailer, more gameplay for it.
Yeah, I agree.
See what else is going on.
Yeah, no, it would be great to see gameplay.
Which game are you guys not excited for at all?
If any of you say Bugsnax, so help me.
Maybe the NBA 2K21, just because I don't really care about sports games. Sorry if we just want fans, but we don't care about the sports video games.
Yeah,
we hate sports and we don't care who knows.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I'd say Ghostwire Tokyo.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one.
Are you really?
I love Tokyo games.
Yeah, but it just looks so boring.
That's what I said about you the first time we met, and look where we are.
And then stuff happens, and that's it.
That's how every game goes.
you wave symbols and go, huh!
Yeah, every single game there's symbols and hutting. Hey, we didn't talk about Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
Now that was interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I was sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was in it, especially since I didn't know it was Resident Evil till the end, and I was like,
yeah.
It was a solid reveal because I was like, what is this? Like witches, werewolves, like what is this? And then you see the numbers or the letters change into Roman numerals and then Resident Evil, and I was like, okay, I'm picky
totally
about my horror games, and this one I was starting to check out, and then I came back in.
Yeah, well, and then at the end they show Chris Redfield, who is a big deal in the Resident Evil series, making an appearance in this. So I am excited for that. I think it'll be really cool to get in there. That was a big one. I just wanted to address it.
No,
I think it's important that we do.
I mean, hey, we like our horror games here, and I feel like they needed to have a horror game. Like they really covered a lot of different genres of gaming, which is awesome. Because there's something for everyone. Sure, there's a lot on this list that I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna play that, or I have no idea what that is, or whatever. But there's enough on there though that I'm like, okay, yes, I'm excited. This is good. This will be good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like they brought it well in for every demographic, right?
You have
games for really new gamers. There's games for very experienced gamers. There's ones for medium gamers like Marlee.
the perfect medium gamer, Marlee.
Like a good steak.
No,
I've always thought that about Marlee.
Marlee is like a good steak.
I'm a medium well done steak.
Oh, you're a medium well girl. All right.
No. Actually, let's take out the medium well done.
Yeah, Marlee's one of those people I imagine who likes her steak a little charcoaled on the edges.
Okay, I like a little charcoal on the edges, but I like a little pink on the inside.
No,
yeah, exactly.
No pink.
The key is a lot of hot heat and then a short cook.
Did you just douse that sucker in like A1 too?
No.
I love A1. Not doused, but a little bit of.
Hey, so before we get too off topic, there is one more game we need to talk about, and that is Stray.
That game? That game?
And there's a little cat with a little backpack.
That is the game that I am not excited about.
Oh.
And I knew I was afraid to say it with this crowd, but it just...
Yep.
Wow.
What is the game?
You're just out to me.
You're a cat that explores Robot City?
Yeah, but the cat's lost. The cat needs to find family.
The cat is wearing a backpack.
The cat has an inventory system.
Oh, wow.
What's he carrying around? A ball of yarn?
I don't see why not. He can
Water.
just like hook shot to places.
Dead mice.
I don't know.
Is
I
that
don't.
how it hangs its prey?
Ooh, that's dark, but
Wow.
possible.
All right. So what we know, it's a cat with a kitten inventory system. I just didn't. It just didn't strike me. I was trying to figure out what the game could be, and it's just a cat making friends with robots.
I don't know. I may not even ever play it, but I mean, we got
like someone who is definitely going to play it.
That's probably going to be one of the first games that hits free to play.
Yeah. I mean, isn't there there's like another cat simulator game out there.
Cat Simulator.
No.
Cat
Isn't
Simulator.
there one out there that like you go?
You play as a pack of cats and you solve murders or something.
Yeah, it's like a mystery thing.
I mean, we
did not know
obviously
that.
haven't played that one yet, but
Well, I know the one where you're a cat and your goal is to knock as many things off a shelf as possible. Like that's brilliant.
that's awesome.
Is that what you do? Do you just mildly inconvenience these robots like the whole time?
See, now you're getting excited about this.
Is it like Untitled Goose Game, but cat?
Okay,
That would be really fun.
Then I'll play it for sure because Untitled Goose Game is a gem.
Sure is. Yeah,
HM?
I don't know.
Oh, a gem. I thought you said HM, like the letters.
Like the store, it's H and M.
It's so hip and cool.
Oh my God.
What do you guys think of what was it called? Goodbye Volcano High School? Well, the one with the dinosaurs?
We didn't see anything. Like, I have no freaking idea what that game is
I
about.
have no recollection of it.
Yeah, so is it a dating sim for dinosaurs? That's cool, and it's definitely a niche
Maybe.
market that hasn't been hit yet. But important things. Apparently, the main character is non-binary, goes by they them. So it's cool that there is a game that they showed off that has that LGBTQ representation. But what is the game?
Yeah, it showed nothing really except them gathered around a campfire burning a yearbook, and
I
that's
do
it.
love
That's
burning
all we
yearbooks.
know.
Is that your
Maybe
favorite
that's the game. You
pastime?
just burn yearbooks the whole time.
I think it's probably going to be kind of like Night in the Woods, maybe. Maybe it's more of a narrative story type of deal.
Might be.
But
We have
it
no
just-
idea.
I've
Just
never,
and burn a bunch of yearbooks together.
Yeah.
just like real life.
Yeah.
But no,
Okay.
but it just goes to show how diversified this showcase really was.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
Yeah.
shooter, we had racer, we had sports, we had platforming, we had sci-fi craziness, we had new IPs, returning IPs, a Demon Souls remake, Bugsnax.
Yeah.
Lots of games. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, definitely, and that's when we were watching the reveal, and we were like all like texting each other about it and stuff. Like everyone was getting so excited. I mean, I think it was technically Colin's idea. There we go. That way.
Easy for me.
No, I did it wrong.
But to have you guys on the show and talk about this, like I loved that idea because it sounded like you guys were really excited and passionate about the reveal, and so you guys were the perfect guests to have on our show.
It's probably one of the best launches that I've seen in a very, very long time, if not ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we like to do a little thing with our show, and I know we didn't really talk about like a specific game today, but let's do like a review of our initial impression of the PS5 console. Like, or do we just want to do it for the overall reveal? What do we want
Let's do for
to?
the overall reveal and
Yeah.
let's rate it in your favorite dessert.
Okay, so yeah, we don't have any desserts here. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I was promised cupcakes.
That was
promised you that.
that was Collin. Wasn't
I
me.
didn't promise cupcakes. Although there's
No,
probably
that's the cupcake,
cookies
Diana.
being made downstairs right now.
I will send you a digital cupcake in the chat.
Thank you, love.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry. I know being remote, it's kind of hard to like do our normal dessert rating. But just pick something like, for instance, I had a cookie from Twisted Sugar earlier today, so I'm going to use that as my rating system. So
I don't know what my favorite dessert is. I'm having a really hard time with that.
or just something you ate recently.
Oh,
I love
Okay.
cookies and cream ice cream. I'm actually cutting out little sugars and carbs and stuff right now because I'm trying to get as strong as Collin.
thanks, Mark.
So I'm gonna say,
He's common.
the reveal for me was a bowl of cookies and cream ice cream, but not enough that I'm satisfied because while I loved the games, I thought the reveals were great, showing off more games than focusing on the console, because how much do casual people really care about the inner workings of the console? I still wanted a release date, cost, and more specifics on what's going to be available at launch. I wasn't disappointed. I didn't walk away going, you should have done this, but Sony stock would have soared if they would have done that. And I have stock in them right now, so that would have been helpful.
So sorry, I should have said we do like a out of 5 rating. So how many of those bowls of
I'm going to say it's 4 scoops. It's 4 scoops of solid cookie dough ice cream.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Good. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. So I thought it was real good. I liked it a lot. I think they did mostly a good job of keeping it upbeat. There was a period of like 15-20 minutes where I was just kind of bored because they did a lot of the just kind of stagnant games in a row, like Ghostwire. But you know, the new true game of the year sold.
I was just trying to close my laptop, but then I was like, I better not do that because then it might kick me out of this. And so what ended up happening is I just showed you guys my crotch. So now you know. Now you know that I am not excited about Collin's review.
Yeah, I was trying to talk about the new game of the year, Bugsnax, because let's be honest, it's gonna be game of the year. But no, I love the reveal. I'm gonna give it 4 s'mores Pop-Tarts out of 5 because is it breakfast or is it dessert? Who knows?
You never know with Pop-Tarts.
Okay, I'll go next. So my dessert is, from Twisted Sugar. It's one of my favorite cookies there. It's called their crepe cookie. And it's a sugar cookie base with Nutella spread and then like a little bit of a cream cheese spread and then a raspberry drizzle on top. It is amazing. Crepe Nutella sugar cookie. Amazing. Anyway, so I'm also, even before you guys said it, I was also going to give a 4 out of 5 crepe sugar cookies. Because I was really excited about this. I think as I already mentioned, like the 2 games that I'm the most excited for are Spider-Man Miles Morales and Horizon Forbidden West. Like really, those are kind of the games that I like to play. That's more my style. The other ones, I honestly don't really like. I don't know. They're cool, and it's awesome that so many other people were excited about them, like you guys. So I think that's great, and I think the console looks really cool. I hope that they tell us soon how much it's going to cost.
They have to. We got to prepare for Christmas.
And when it's really coming out.
I'm going to say the PS5 with the disc is probably $400.
No.
Oh, that's
That cheap?
nice.
No.
I'd be fine with that.
Oh, I'm betting it's around that. It's either 400 or 500.
Well, how much is the Xbox doesn't have a price on it, does
This
it?
list will probably be $50 less, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I think you're right about the $50 difference, but I don't know, 400?
I think it's gonna be like $600 or $650 is my guess.
Well,
$7,000.
We're starting to get up more to gaming rig prices.
Yep. Maybe.
Yeah. But no, I'm excited for it. It'll be good. But I kind of wish they had announced like more games, like I guess in the style that I like. I know that's kind of selfish, but
gamer thing to say.
I know, but no, like maybe another God of War, maybe another Uncharted game, something like that, like or what's another PlayStation exclusive?
Or announce the Uncharted movie.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I give mine 4 out of 5. Go, Lindsay.
You guys will never guess what I'm gonna rate it. It's gonna be a 4 out of 5 for me as well.
My gosh.
I will be rating these in crumble cookies because me and my former roommate Brian had a crumble addiction, and we still have it today. And yeah, I love.
I think they have meetings for that now.
I might need to attend. I might need to I really need to go to
They
CA is
combine
already
those
taken,
meetings
but
with so delicious ones.
Hey,
Ooh.
the first step is admitting you have a problem, and I'm proud of you, Linz.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The unfortunate thing is that I work at a rehab, so I probably shouldn't be working there if I
Oh no!
am struggling with this so much. But anyway,
You can get over it. I believe in you.
thank you. And I do know a lot of good people and resources that will help me through this, and you guys are part of that. So thank you.
Oh, shit.
I'm reaching my hand out to you. Reaching out. There you go. Got you. Collin, get out of here.
Thank you. That was a beautiful moment.
Collin, what are you doing?
Going on?
What is that?
Yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. That's all I got.
Collin, why'd you do that?
Oh,
Goodness. Well, this has
Marlee
been.
muted me. You.
It didn't work because the music was still playing.
Because it was me.
Oh. Plot twist.
Trickery.
Dang it! I should have just muted both of you.
Next.
Thanks for being a guest. Mute.
But in reality, in all honesty, thank you so much for joining us, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us.
helping us. I'm glad that we could self-invite ourselves. It was really fun.
Hey, anytime.
Yeah, of course.
I did promise you guys last time that I recorded with you that I would bring cupcakes. But
That's
sadly,
right.
I could not.
Well, next time, and they better be from Crave.
Better.
Oh, they will.
Cravings. That's the one.
Not
Cravings by Alicia.
cravings.
What?
Cravings by Alicia.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, those cupcakes.
I've heard so much about these cupcakes,
Oh
and
my
I can't wait to try them
Yeah,
someday.
amazing.
They're heaven. Literally heaven on earth.
Sound good.
And if I have to drive it to your doorstep next time, I will.
Excellent.
I
I'll
expect
take you up on that.
curbside delivery, please. Leave it at the door.
For sure.
Okay.
All right.
This has been fun, you guys. Make sure you check out the Stolendroids Podcast. Yeah, check out Stolendroids Podcast. You can find Collin there, Zach there. I'm also there. And if you guys have any feedback for us, you can send an email to cutsinesandcupcakes@gmail.com. Enjoy the dancing in the background while you watch scroll ticker.
In the meantime, go grab some friends.
Eat some cupcakes.
And play some games.
Woo!
Yay!
Bugsnax.
Thanks, guys.